In Noida and Greater Noida region, the authorities are on aggressive approach, from making new committees to look into buyers' grievances to summoning developers. A lot is happening. But the recent case involving Supertech's ZAR project is an example of how developers still manage to get away with unfair practices. The latest incident may have finally caught attention of authorities with a move planned to stop such practices in future. Let's find out what authority has planned.
The entire savings we have paid to the builder, and now we are up to a situation where the authority is asking us to vacate our flats.
Imagine a day when you receive a notice stating that the flat you have been living in for years is illegal. Shattering, isn't it? That's what has been happening in cases where buyers sign an agreement based on a sanctioned layout plan shown by the developer, only for them to change layout plans for their own profit. Even the authorities admit that developers are exploiting loopholes in the system.
First, the authority issues a layout plan, and every developer or any individual who gets a plot allotted and he applies for a layout plan, it is his duty to construct any building according to the layout plan. And after receiving of their completion only, then we go and inspect whether that layout plan has been adhered to or not.
Recently, realty major Supertech was ordered to seal over 1,000 flats in its ZAR project for flouting layout plan. An NDTV investigation revealed that the extra towers in the project were made way before the developer applied for additional purchasable floor area. This has raised many questions, and even the authority was caught off guard. Now, taking notice of the NDTV investigation, the Greater Noida Authority is considering a mid-term review of the projects in the region.
We are now thinking strongly in terms of having a concurrent inspection of the same, but it is logistically difficult, because the process is that first step is the issue of layout plan, and the second issue is issuing of completion certificate. And after you yourself have given a layout plan, so it is your bounden duty to adhere to that layout plan, and if you are not adhering to that, you will face problem in your getting a completion certificate. So that is the process now, but we may think in terms of having a concurrent in the sense of inspection of the sites also.
The authority has its work cut out. In Greater Noida, almost 90% of more than 75 housing projects allotted in 2011 have not received their completion certificates, which means physical inspection of these projects are yet to be carried out. Developers in the region are also supporting authorities' plan for mid-term review, saying that this move will safeguard buyers' investments.
I think this will give a kind of confidence to the existing buyers, new buyers, the market and the builder also, because when we have this kind of checks, moral checks, we also tend to work very efficiently.
But mid-term reviews are only the first step. There is no sense in letting these loopholes exist and then going through a long and expensive legal battle to rectify errors. That is something the ordinary home buyer cannot afford. We can only hope that the authorities are now realizing that such cases might hamper the decision of new potential buyers planning to invest in the region, and will take steps to reassure them. Chanakya Bhatia for NDTV.